As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Canes will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short. He would have wound up with the touchback. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him, fighting off the defender. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Leaves it with the running back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. The play-action fake. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number 1 objective, get off the field even better. 3rd down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this team.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
From the gun, the ground game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Catch in the middle, it's Marion. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And That doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's back. Unloads it left. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
Okay, 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Georgia going up tempo. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And the Dogs are facing 3rd and inches. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with a 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, he might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
Snagged in the middle, it's Daniels. And the Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a...
Turning it on! And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the bag. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's back. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Stockton. The sure hands, it's Bell. Plows through the defense. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistent.
Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Marion. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Fletcher. Runs through the tackle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Now improvising. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they put the field goal on the board, about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Finds a little space.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Beck. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. That Miami offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Fletcher. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Oh, they're after him. Grab near the marker is Fletcher. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking for room, it's Fletcher. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's back. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Yeah, and that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Looking for space. It's Frazier. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Here on 3rd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. That's caught, it's Branch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Georgia looking to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's Branch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big fourth down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And that's a live ball behind the line. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Georgia! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Return runs out of bounds.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The run from the shotgun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Dogs haven't just been hungry, they've been famished. They have just eaten up this offense all day.
Everything they've tried to do hasn't worked. This defense, not only are they well organized, not only are they talented, they're well coached, they listen, they play so hard, they don't give you a thing.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort.
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense has it, they're on the move. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return. As the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Split backs here. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's back. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
On fourth down, going to the air. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this